Hi, I'm Heidi Presbella, and 35 years ago, I was a teenage girl behind a donut counter next to a gas station outside Detroit. So sometimes I'm still a little awestruck that I ended up here. Yep, I've been a Washington journalist for 25 years now, and it's been exciting and frankly mind-blowing because only in America can you go from the donut shop to the White House and challenge the most powerful person in the world. But last week, after covering the White House, Congress, the Supreme Court, and most every campaign since 2000, I resigned my position as Politico's national investigative correspondent. I did it because this is a moment in which we all have big choices to make. In my case, when the truth you've witnessed becomes too urgent to ignore, sometimes walking away is the only way to walk forward. Over the years, as I've traveled the country and met many of you, I've met that same girl and boy standing behind a service counter many times. And likely they are also dreaming of college and a career in the bigger world, just like I have. But unlike when I left Michigan in the late 90s, the rungs on their ladder seem further out of reach. Not by the natural forces of economic change, but by deliberate choices made in marble column buildings far from these neighborhoods where most of these people work on their feet all day. As I've met many of you over the years, I've noticed something, and that is that working people of all races, ages, gender, sexual orientation, religion, we all mostly want the same stuff, which is economic and personal security, opportunity, justice, and liberty. I've watched lawmakers cast votes against social programs, infrastructure, education, and other investments that you all want. And now as a mid-career journalist, my heart and my values have not changed. And that's why I want to start something new, something committed to you.
The idea is simple, but revolutionary. We think access to vital information shouldn't be an advantage for the few, but a fundamental right of the many. At Get Real, we're not just creating another information platform, but a movement propelled by you and where the story is you, not the powerful. Here's how it works. Local messengers break down the stories impacting you most. What's happening in your school boards, your city council, and importantly, what does what's happening in Washington really mean for you? Then it's distilled into short, engaging videos. Our approach is simple. What's happening, why, how it impacts you personally, and how we know it. At Get Real, trust and transparency are at the heart of everything we do. Think of us as a bridge, using the latest technology to connect hometown messengers with verified facts about stuff that's actually relevant to your life. What makes Get Real a major innovation is that we don't deliver information like traditional media from the top down. We work with your community to deliver information that you can trust. Your neighbors, coworkers, and community leaders who share the news in ways that are verified and real. Our goal is to create news that brings the American people together and helps them make the best decisions for their health, wealth, education, and happiness. But we can't do this without you. Let's rebuild trust together. Let's get real.